Okay, so to start this channel out, I have easy job right now because I had to take a break. I just have to watch the fire. Um, but I'm going to start the channel because I wanted to just say at the very beginning what I went through and kind of so you guys know what I'm going through in my life now. But psychosis is, for people who've never gone through it, it's like living in a whole nother world. You're not present in like this actual like world at all. And yes, I have my legs like, out like this for a reason. Well, so and so will know why. It was done before. It was so irritating. It was just so irritating in my shorts. Like, oh my gosh, showing off her legs. I don't know if I'm gonna do that this year. If I'm gonna show off my legs this year, it'll be short weather soon. I gotta get a tan. But anyway, it was also like being in a movie. I felt like I was in a movie, just like being in like almost like a movie script. That's kind of how I can explain what I mean when I say that it was like not being on this planet, this universe at all. It was so completely, absolutely, absurdly insane. But also, my experience and my experience now is that it was like living in nirvana and living in hell at the exact same time. And for someone who's never gone through it, they can understand. But that's my best. I was actually talking to my case manager today. She had to come to. She has to come like every, I think, well, quarterly. So yeah, like every 3 months. And I have to sign papers and everything. But we were talking about something that was kind of important for like my future, and I was trying to explain some things to her and like some new symptoms I have and things that have gone wrong and lately and things that have gone right lately. And that's how I explained it to her. And I was like, yeah, why didn't you think of that before? It was basically like, because I can't really explain to you guys what it was like living on another planet and hallucinating, like auditory, visually, hallucinating in every form. Like I physically felt things, I heard things, I saw things. It was, yeah. I may not be out of the neck of the woods yet, so who knows? We shall see. But I am allergic to everything. I'm basically allergic to everything. I'm allergic to fumes and allergic to like medicines. I'm allergic to not food, just one thing. Only like tree nuts. I'm not allergic to tree. I mean, I'm allergic to tree nuts. Just like I get like a rash or something. Thankfully, because I've not gotten into anaphylaxis from that. But my disorder doesn't make me actually react in the way like anaphylaxis as I did as a little kid. It causes mental effects. Like, for example, I was probably in my like late 20s, and I was burning a candle, and I fell asleep on the couch, and I didn't know that I was like this. And I woke up, and I knew I was allergic to a lot of stuff. I knew I'd gone into anaphylaxis a couple times as a kid. This all started when I had Lyme's disease. I was like a 12-year-old, I think it was. So I was about 12, and I had to skip 8th grade. So that's about 12 or 13. I lived obviously at home, and I was able. My mom just took care of me. I was like, she was like just like she felt so horrible because I slept the entire year because I developed this condition from Lyme's disease. So I guess I wasn't genetically born with it. It was, I developed it. So I'll keep notes in the future because I do have ADD, so I can follow my notes because I have a lot to talk about. I have lots of things to say about goings-ons in the neighborhood that is like really ridiculous. So it'll be nice and it'll be fun to incorporate it into this things I do every day, like I do anyway. So I might as well. And I don't feel like writing. I was writing it instead of talking about it because I don't like doing lives anymore too much because. There's trolls or people come in to fight or it gets played and then critiques, and I'm not gonna have like chatting with my friends critiques constantly, so I'd rather just make a video that I know is gonna be critiqued. So now it's a little quieter because the fan went off. So that's how I explain it to her, and I'll explain it to you guys right now at the beginning of this channel. Is that psychosis, when you go into full psychosis, it's like living on another planet. You're like looking down from above at yourself almost. Like I felt like this was almost this whole land. The land here was almost like a set, like a movie set, and they just set it up, and I had to like perform. Like I would dance. It was just so bizarre, and I had to perform on this like movie set, and that's like what everyone's brain reacts differently to. Oh, I was saying I was allergic to like fumes. I woke up real quick. I woke up from the nap and I didn't know where I was. Like all the fumes of the candle had gone for so long in the living room, and it made me like for about like 10 seconds I didn't know where I was. So after that I didn't have candles. I can handle them now like for a short period of time, but I try to stay away from anything. So it's called mast cell disorder, and I can explain it in the video when I'm feeling like it, but I'm not really going to get into my medical disorders on this right now. I definitely am going to tag my disorders so that the people that have them can find a place like that they maybe would like to chat and talk about their symptoms as well, because it's really bizarre to people that don't have the problem and they're like, God, you didn't have psychosis. Well, I did, because my body didn't like it. It just decided it didn't like it, and it was going to affect my brain instead of, doing other things like when you have allergic reactions. So it was just its form that way. So I just wanted to explain. It's like kind of like looking down at I was like looking down at myself, and it was like living in nirvana and hell at the same time. Just depended moment to moment. And like I said, I'm not sure if we're out of the woods yet, so you guys will to be determined. And once again, I will be wearing shorts, so anyone that doesn't like legs, then don't watch the channel, because I will be wearing my shorts in my videos, and boots, like doing farm chores. So you might not like that either, so you might want to look away if that's like too much for you. All right, bye guys.